Hey everyone, this is Liz of Consumed by Books, and I'm here to do another Fragment Friday, which I haven't done in a while. Fragment Friday is hosted by James of Booksheet Club, and it's where you read aloud from a book that you're currently reading or that you really love. And I'm going to read aloud from The Replacement, which I am about halfway through right now, and it's quite good so far. I'm going to read aloud to you from the beginning of chapter 3. In the front hall, I dropped my book bag and yanked off my hoodie. There was blood all over the sleeve, and I debated just throwing it away, but I figured my dad would have something to say about that. The laundry room was in a little alcove off the hall. I didn't like to go in there. The washer and dryer were both stainless steel, and the room was so small that the air always had a dense, poisonous smell to it. For a minute, I considered running the washer anyway, but even just standing with the door open was making my pulse hammer in my ears. I wadded up the hoodie and made a mental note to ask Emma if she'd wash it for me. In scalding water, with bleach. Then I shoved it in the hamper and headed for the kitchen. From the back of the house, I could hear the clack of the keyboard. My mom was in the office, tapping away at her computer. "Mackie," she called, "is that you?" "Yeah." "Don't let your father catch you skipping class, okay?" "Yeah, okay." I got a glass of water and sat at the table, looking at the tablecloth and trying to figure out the plaid pattern. It went red, black, red, white, green, and then I lost track. When Emma came in, I was so out of it that her hand on my shoulder made me jump. I started to ask her about the laundry, but stopped when I realized there was someone else with her. The second girl was tall and serious looking, with a long, bony face. Emma got a jar of peanut butter from the pantry and took out a plastic picnic knife. "Hey, Ugly," she said, reaching to tousle my hair. "You're home early." She glanced across the hall at the office door and then said so quietly she was almost mouthing it, "Are you feeling okay?" I wiggled my hand in a so-so gesture. "Aren't you supposed to be in botany?" Emma was 19 and not the kind of person who skipped class. She was taking every science course the junior college offered, and her dedication was kind of scary. Professor Cranston gave us outside time to work on our group project. She waved her plastic knife at the other girl. "That's Janice." Janice sat down across from me and folded her hands on the table. "Hi," she said. Her hair was muddy brown and hung in wild snarls on either side of her face. I nodded at her, but didn't say anything. She was looking at me like I was a laboratory specimen, one of those bugs with the pins through it. Her eyes were huge and dark. "Why does she call you ugly?" Other people could pretty much make any situation seem normal just by saying the right words, but I wasn't like that. I stared hard at the backs of my hands and waited for Emma to ride in and take over the conversation. Emma, the master liar. Queen of, "My brother is normal, my brother is shy, my brother is sickly, my brother has allergies, mono, food poisoning, the flu, the biggest, messiest lie of all. My brother." So that's from The Replacement. I would like to note that I'm reading from an ARC, so the final version could be slightly different from what I've read, but this is really well written so far. At this point, I would recommend that you go out and buy it, but you'll see a review from me fairly soon. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone else fragmented, and I hope you all are having a happy Friday!